Okay, my name is Clifford Morton. I'm a veteran, fought for this country. I served 13 months of combat in Nam, 2.5 years as a POW. I grew up in Washington, D.C., so I know about the politicians here. I know about the bureaucratic bull that goes on, and I'm saying that it's time now to say enough's enough. It's time for people to be accountable for the things that they promise, the things that they insist that this is the great American dream, that is utter bull. You know, I am so glad to see the youth of America is tired of it also, and they're not falling for it any longer. I'm very passionate about where they are and what they're standing for now. It's time for politicians to stand up and say, we're going to represent the people, for the people, by the people. And they're not doing that anymore, you know, and it's time for it to stop. As I said, being a veteran, I was promised a lot of things. I was promised by Obama's administration that he would, if you stop 10 people on the street, 9 of those 10 would be homeless veterans. And he said that that's time for that to stop, and it's time for payment to be due. I'm one of those homeless vets, and it's not being done. We have a 5-year waiting list for the short-term transitional housing, so no telling when you can find permanent housing as a long-term. The other administrations with the politicians, the Social Security is a joke. The debts that we owe and find ourselves in the financial debt that we're in now is because of the lies. I mean, how long can you perpetrate lies? Lies can't continue to go on, nor should they be accepted. And it's time for it to stop. I mean, I voted for Obama at that time because I fell for that dream. I fell for that dream because Obama did something that no other president had did. He used the internet. He used the internet to go, and he used it for its own means. And he has never backed up anything that he's promised through that internet or anybody else that backed him. George Bush with the Republican, GOPs were the exact same way. The biggest travesty to the Constitution of this country is when he came out with the Homeland Security Act. You did away with our American Constitution. You destroyed every amendment that we had. You know, it's time for it to stop, man. You know, and I mean, I can go on and on, but I'm gonna end it right here saying, like, I stand for everything that we're here for today. I stand for everything that I fought for when I fought for this country, and I continue to fight, but I would never, ever risk another young life for this country and its travesty of democracy, because that is a lie. It's not democracy.
Would you support impeaching Barack Obama?
Yes, yes, I would. And the reason I would support that is malfeasance. It's malfeasance. How can you sit up and you say one thing and you promise one thing and you come up and come up with the lies and the double speak and the legalese that you come out with your wording, and then you find out later that, wait a minute, if you look at it, it's a lie. It is a lie. It is a lie to save you and your administration for what you're coming out trying to throw back at the American people again. We're not all stupid. You can see through it. And just like I don't agree with everything with the Congress, like I said, with Congress, because they're no better than he is right now because they go with that same thing. They allow it to happen. They're empowered to stop that from happening, okay? It's not just one person, okay? It's not a dictatorship. It's supposed to be a democracy. You're there on the Hill for a reason. Represent the people.
So would you support a fundamental change in our system of government, or asking our government to try to, as it is, to try to fix these problems?
No, I wouldn't trust this government as it is to try to fix these problems.